In this first exercise, we will be creating this very simple animation. I'm gonna play it one more time. So the car comes in, stops, and then goes on. After that, we see a plane flying in the sky. I close this. I go to After Effects. First of all, make sure the workspace is set to default. You can click here or go to Window, Workspace, and choose Default. That way you will have the same workspace as me and you will be able to follow along easily. I'm gonna go to the project panel, right click, new composition. I'm gonna choose the preset HD 180 and 29.97 frames per second. For the duration, I'm gonna choose 10 seconds and click on OK. Now we have this composition, comp 1, and the duration is 10 seconds. Next, I'm gonna bring all the images I'm gonna need from the folder exercise files. I right click here, import file. I go to AE exercise files, motion graphics, exercise 1, and I'm gonna select all the images and click on import. Now we get all the images right here. I'm gonna bring them one by one to the composition, starting with the sky, drag and drop. After that, I'm gonna bring the mountains, grass, road, gonna bring the car and the plane like this. Now I'm gonna organize them. I select the grass. I'm gonna move it like this. I can press shift to move it vertically. The road, I move it. I press shift to make sure it doesn't move horizontally. The mountains, I'm gonna press shift to move it vertically. I'm gonna leave it right here. The plane, I'm gonna place it right here for now, and the car, I'm gonna place it right here. And now I'm gonna start animating. I go to car, I toggle this down, transform, toggle this down. I go to position. Of course, make sure the playhead is right here, 0 seconds. I click on position. Just like that, I created a keyframe. I move about 2 seconds. I'm gonna take the car and move it to the right. I'm gonna press shift to make sure it doesn't move vertically, it just moves horizontally. I take it right here in the middle of the road. I move the playhead about 2 seconds like this. I'm gonna create another keyframe by clicking right here, a new keyframe. And now I'm gonna move the playhead right here. After 2 seconds, click on the car. I'm gonna press shift to avoid any movement up or down. I just move it horizontally like this, and I'm gonna leave it right here. Now if I play the animation, we get this result. Comes in, stops, and then goes on. Of course, now that we have these keyframes, I can move them. Gonna move them like this. I want the car to come in after 2 seconds. I'm gonna make it a little bit faster from here to here. So I'm gonna move the keyframe right here. This keyframe, I'm gonna move it about here. And this keyframe, I'm gonna move it about here. Let's see what we get. Gonna move it a little bit like this, and this, move it a little bit to the left. Here we have work area start, and here we have work area end, and everything in between is called the work area. I can move this, for example, from here to here, and this from here to here. Right now our work area is just this part, the part where the car is moving. If I press space, I play, you see now it's only playing this part, the work area part. If I want to go back, all I have to do is double click on the work area, and now we're back from 0 to 10, the work area. I can either move these two using the mouse, or I can use the shortcut. I come here, I press B. Now this is the start of the work area. I go here, I take the playhead right here and press N, and now the work area ends right here. So we can use B and N as shortcuts. It makes things more simple. I'm gonna change the work area. I'm gonna type B right here and N right here. Now this is our new work area. I'm gonna double click to go back, and now I'm gonna animate the plane. We can toggle this up like this. I go to the plane, I select the plane, I toggle this down, transform, I toggle this down. I'm gonna go to 7 seconds. I'm gonna create a keyframe, position keyframe right here. I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna hide it. This is the initial position. And after 1 second, I want the plane to be right here. Of course, I can press shift to make sure the plane moves horizontally without going up or down. And I leave it right here. I'm gonna put the playhead right here. Press B. I go here, I press N just to see the plane animation. I press space to play. I think this looks good. I'm gonna double click on the work area. Now I'm gonna play the entire animation. Car comes in, stops, and then goes away. And then the plane flies in the sky. So the exercise now is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.